Concern is growing around the state of press freedom in Israel after Al Jazeera's operations were shut down on the weekend. Now, other media operating there are wondering if they could be next. Joining us with more this morning is Michelle Shepard. She is the co-president of the Canadian Journalists for Free Expressions. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Anne-Marie. How are you?
I'm doing well, but a lot of concerns, I think, like a lot of people. The move follows the passing of this law in April in Israel that allows the government there to shut down foreign networks that are deemed a threat to national security. So what justification did Israeli officials provide for closing down Al Jazeera?
Well, as you say, we've been watching this since the law was passed, which was incredibly worrying. And at the time, Parliament did say that they would target Al Jazeera. And indeed, that's what they did yesterday by raiding their offices. The Israeli government has often accused Al Jazeera of having biased reporting. They have called them, quote unquote, the mouthpiece of Hamas in the past. But there has been no evidence put forward of actual allegations, of actual stories that have been untrue. And so, at CJFE, we join other media outlets and free press groups across the world in condemning this really worrying news. And also, Anne-Marie, just to note this, what makes it especially worrying is the timing, that there have been, worries that Rafah is going to be targeted, and Israel has been warning citizens to leave there. So the timing is especially worrying to have, what is the largest broadcaster in the area. Al Jazeera has some of the only reporters who have been in Gaza. To have that go dark is terrible.
Yeah, that is my next question. Then how does this affect international coverage of the war?
Incredibly. I mean, as you probably know, international journalists have not been allowed to go into Gaza. It's been blocked. Much of the news that we've been getting is from Al Jazeera and from the incredibly brave Palestinian journalists who have been there and have paid a terrible toll. We know, some reports of journalists being live on air when news comes in of their families being killed in raids in Gaza. So it is an incredible loss, and it really can't be, understated just how dire this is and how damning it is for Israel, a democratic nation, to be shutting down free press like this.
News media is facing scrutiny all over the globe. Disinformation campaigns on lies are continuing to grow in size and in scope. So how does this move fit into this wider trend, or how could it play into this wider trend?
Again, a terrible time for this. I mean, we've never had the media and the free press under such attack, really. As you say, there's, disinformation is rampant. There's never been greater distrust in media. And while it's wonderful that, citizen journalism has had an uptick, there's so many different ways now to get news, which is great. But we still need our news outlets that have, whether you call them legacy news outlets or mainstream media, you still need these news outlets that do have checks and balances, that are held accountable when information is incorrect. So shutting down Al Jazeera is just a great loss.
Hey, Michelle, thanks for joining us on this story this morning. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.